Good morning, it's me, your best friend. So today I want to talk about respect and the two definitions that I've apparently heard, even though I think there should be only one. Whenever I say that respect is earned, which, come on, do you not think that respect is earned? I hope you think it's earned. It doesn't just randomly get produced by your respect gland once you see a person who has more power, wealth, has been here longer than you have. It just doesn't magically start being produced by your respect gland once you see a person, right? It has to be earned, right? It doesn't just get magically produced. You have to willfully produce respect, right? Well, people don't think that. A lot of older people than me think that respect is automatic. It is not. They think that it is automatic, permanent, for everyone, everywhere, in every situation, especially if that person has more privilege than you. People like the president, the police, and the elderly are pretty good examples of people who this other group of people think you should automatically respect because they have more power, more status, more privilege, and are older than you. So you should just, upon being aware of their existence, produce respect. It's not even a you should thing, it is you will, regardless. No matter what, you will respect them because that's just how it works. But me sitting here, I'm like, respect is earned. It is continuously earned. It is conditional. And if somebody stops earning my respect, I'm going to stop giving it. Like, I don't have to give respect for things just because somebody is older than me or higher authority. I don't have to continue giving it if it's not earned. You choose to give respect. You don't just sit there and just, there it is. I became aware of your existence and now I respect you. That's not how it happens. I'm not sure why anyone would think that's the case, but we had this conversation about Donald Trump back in February, me and my parents did, and I was upset because of the government shutdown, and I said I don't respect somebody shutting down the government because we don't want to come to this agreement about building the wall. So he shut down the government, and I said I don't respect somebody like that. And my lack of instant respect is not disrespect either. Like, I don't look at police, the elderly, the president, and automatically disrespect them just because I don't automatically respect them. It's kind of something neutral. They have to earn disrespect as well. You had to earn respect and disrespect. But yeah, the president thing is the reason that it came up. And that was in February. And they were like, wait, what about the elderly? Don't you respect little old ladies? And that's why you open doors for them. And I was like, that's just a societal norm. If you don't do it, you're going to be viewed negatively. There are negative consequences for you if you don't do nice things for the elderly, if you don't open doors or help them out or carry their bags or cross the street with them. Those are just societal norms. You are viewed negatively if you don't help the elderly out, if you don't be kind to them. For me, it's a different thing than respect. It's more like fear of negative consequences, fear of being viewed as a bad person. And that's what I think that their definition of respect really is. It's fear. It's kind of like terror. So yeah, they were like, don't you respect your grandparents? And I said, yes, they earned it by being directly beneficial to my life. Not everyone has to respect their grandparents just because they are their grandparents. If your grandparents are directly abusive to your life, and your parents say, oh, you better respect them because they're your grandparents, that's not how it works. If your grandparents, have assaulted you, or stolen from you, or kicked you out, or done something terrible to you, you should not have to be respectful to them just because they are elderly. And it's okay to respect someone who is beneficial to your life. I think that's the point of respect. They earned it. They earned it by being kind to me. They earned it by not being garbage people. If someone is directly beneficial to you, you give them your respect. It's just how it works. And they think that that's evil that somebody has to be beneficial to you in order to earn your respect. They think that it's natural and that it's permanent and that it's unconditional, that it's always there for people that are elderly or the president or the police or, so on and so forth. I don't know these people, a lot of these people. They never did anything to directly beneficial to me to earn my respect. And a lot of the time they do things that are very, very questionable and shady, especially the elderly people that I work with sometimes. Oh gosh. But I don't know them. They could be terrible people. Just random elderly people on the street. I don't know you. What did you do to earn my respect? You don't benefit me. We don't know each other. I do not owe you respect. That's not respect. It's more like fear. Like, here's my badge. Look at it. Respect me because it's there. I don't know you. Based off of my experiences with police, I owe you nothing. I owe you zero things. I'm not going to go into why that is. I don't just look at a cop and just, oh my God, what an amazing person. This person is serving justice. I owe them respect. It doesn't work that way. A lot of times, and especially in the recent news, I see people of authority, people with badges and guns, doing very frightening things. And it has to be checked up on. It has to be monitored, and these people have to be held accountable. And a lot of people, it's like, that's disrespectful. And this body cam thing is disrespectful. Like, it's disrespectful to make sure people aren't doing horrible things. It's disrespectful to hold someone accountable. Somebody who has that much power accountable. No, it's not. I will respect them if they have continuously served justice and provided peace to their community. So, yes, it's earned by somebody who is directly beneficial to me or one of my causes. This is totally understandable, I hope. But my mom asked me, she was like, based on what you say, why should I respect Obama? And I was like, Mom, you don't have to respect Obama. He didn't earn your respect. If he didn't earn your respect, you don't have to respect him. She was like, yeah, but I did because he's the president. And I'm like, I'm trying to tell her, this is not respect. This is not respect of a person, at least. It's a respect of the position. You don't have to respect the president just because they're the president. If you choose to, that is on you. If you feel like you have to, I don't consider that respect. I consider that fear. I consider that fear of negative consequences. Like, you don't respect the president, you're a bad person. You don't have to respect the president. It's just not something that's necessary for you to be a good person. If I had to provide what older people like my parents and a lot of boomers call respect to every person, if I had to provide that kind of respect to every person in a uniform with a badge or is older than me or the president, I would probably be very anxious. I would probably be skittish and scared all the time because that's not respect. It's more like terror. It's more like fear of being a bad person if you don't. Like, if a cop comes into your presence and you don't respect them, it's like, you'll accuse me of a monster if I don't, treat you like the salt of the earth. It makes me mad. Like, these people don't believe in accountability and subjectivity because they would rather insist that people who willingly give respect continuously as long as it's earned are bad people. Like, millennials bad because they don't respect these people just because they have a badge, or they don't respect Donald Trump just because he's president. Like, isn't that a good enough reason for you? No. Maybe for some people it is, but not for me. It doesn't make any sense. It's insane to think that it's owed just because of your status. I'm not a terrible person just because I think that people of power, people in authority have to earn my respect. It doesn't make me a bad person. That's not how it works. I have to earn other people's respect, right? I have to earn your respect, right? You don't just freely give it to me because I'm a person that exists, right? Right. That's all I really had to say.